AI is very useful to help manufacturing or engineering companies in enhancing their operation, and it can also boost their productivity and help them to manage risk, and it will definitely help all the companies when it comes to the need to communicate and collaborate better. So now let's get into the topic, the main topic, how to become a AI ready leader. So as mentioned, I think not all of us need to know AI in a very technical manner because AI is getting easier. But if you are the CEO or you are the manager of certain department, we need to know how to direct, assess, and adopt. Okay. And we should always have strategy first mindset. That means before we implement any tools, we need to know what problem we want to solve. And we should also build a culture of safe experimentation as well as get ready to uplift our talent because AI is going to disrupt some job roles. Okay, so now let me go into the topic why strategy, why jumping into AI without a strategy can be very costly. Okay, AI itself may not be expensive. What is expensive is if we implement AI without a strategy, right? Because sometimes without strategy, we buy different we use different AI tools, even though they are cheap, so-called, right? But it does not solve the real problem. So that that is where the money is wasted, the time is wasted as well. All right. So tools today you can actually see a lot of AI tools in the market, and each one of them claims to solve different problems. But here is the mistake: if they do not use the tool, they do not define the problem, they start using the tool. So I always advocate before we choose any AI solution, we must always ask what problem are we solving, what friction are we removing, and where does this sit in our business model, and which layer of work does this AI support? So all these questions are something that we need to answer. Okay, and again, I want to state this again. We always start with problem, not the technology. And here is the how AI can come into how do we make use of AI for competitive advantage. So this is actually a business model innovation created by some famous people, right? So there are 9 or 10 blocks here. So I classify them into 4. So as you can see from here, the pink color here, problem and solution, this refers to customers and hence what problem are we solving, what solution are we giving our customers. So can AI play a role here? For sure. Because now with AI, our customer expectation is different. So hence our product development, product design can also be different. And we also need to know who our customers. As I mentioned, customer expect very different treatment now because of AI. So we need to also redefine our customer journey. And okay, so on the third layer here is the operation part of it. So I call it resource. We need to also come up with resource-driven AI. So because a different expectation on the customer journey or different type of product we need to produce, and also there is a need to actually fulfill all these two big requirements, right? I think the manufacturing processes may also need to enhance it, and it has to be AI enabled as well. Okay. So this is what I call resource-driven AI. And lastly, these 2 blocks, we talk about how the business make money. So this, how we make money come from, either we reduce the cost or we have extra revenue stream, correct? So AI can also potentially generate extra revenue stream. For example, food outlets that have many outlets, they don't sell food. They are also earning from selling data. Data has that they can actually sell traffic data into certain area to developers. So they are making use of data as a additional revenue stream for their business. And how business can reduce money? Definitely because we are using AI to create better efficiency. So definitely the cost structure will come down. So that's why AI play a role in finance as well. So that's why when we implement AI, we need to come from the strategy angle first. What exactly we are solving? This is what I meant. So this is an illustration or example of you know, fridge, how fridge evolved, right? During AI 1.0, we are talking during that this era, fridge was smart enough when because it has sensor. So fridge can actually adjust cooling based on ambient temperature, and we as consumer we are happy with that, right? But when AI evolved into AI 2.0, the fridge now has even better intelligence. It can actually send notification to us to tell you, hey, your milk in the fridge is already expired. So this is how AI can be connected to us in our life, right? And what about AI 3.0? Same, we are using fridge. Fridge now enhanced into AI 3.0 already. So now the fridge can actually suggest low sodium recipe if the users is on a health plan. That means the AI know our situation. So let's say I have three, high cholesterol, for example. I'm not supposed to eat something, right? So it can actually alert me by looking at what I put in the fridge, right? So another example is it can also add eggs in the shopping list based on what they know from my fridge. They know, my egg is left with only two, right? So it will automatically add the eggs into my, let's say, Shopee shopping cart. So that is AI 3.0. So AI has evolved this way. So let's say we know AI has this ability, right? And but if let's say our product stay at AI 1.0, do you think this product will be phased out? It will, right? The company is going to lose customer base because everyone want to go into AI 2.0 or 3.0. Okay, so this is a quadrant divided by job that require high creativity and also whether the job requires compassion. Okay, so the jobs are being put into four quadrants like that. Do you think any jobs role here will be affected because of AI? It will. For example, here, the quadrant over here, this job requires low compassion. That means it does not require a human talk to the customer. No need human interaction in this case, right? And then this job also does not require a lot of strategy or creative thinking. So the job falls under here. For example, even radiologists, they are so-called, people need to study at least university to be a radiologist, right? But this job is also at risk. So job role here will need to be redefined because their job can be replaced by AI. So as a company leader, you need to think, how to deal, what to do with this group of people, how to upskill them. That's why we say we need to prepare to upskill our talent. All right. So we need to move people into here, and into here. All right. So this one I cannot tell in detail. So there are a lot of strategy behind. Um, so so in short, right, this quadrant, just now I show you all the jobs there, right? This quadrant can be is what we call full automation zone. This quadrant is what we call a AI. Well, human will still need to work with human. Sorry, with AI. So we call it AI co-creation zone. And this part, we still need compassion. Maybe we deal with the high net worth individual. We still need human, but human assisted by AI because AI give data, give insights about the customer. So this is what we call human-led assisted by AI. And job roles here is what I is safest to me right? Because these people can be the strategic thinker. They are the one driving the direction. So even marketing people, they have to move from copywriter. They have to move and think like a marketing manager to stay, to survive in the age of AI. They need to have the strategic thinking so that they put their job role into this quadrant. This is the safest one. So AI is going to disrupt the job function, and it will also disrupt industry. Okay, some industry that will be affected if they don't redefine their job, their value proposition for the customer. Okay, so yeah. So now I am going to talk about this one. I will also talk. I will also tell at a high level basis for companies who want to run AI transformation, right? Because as I show you, there are 9 to 10 blocks of business processes that we need to look at based on just the business model innovation. So but how should we start? The starting point is always top down. We need to start from enterprise transformation level. We need to look at, what skills to upgrade, what business processes to change. So top down approach. And then only we go into divisional transformation. And the next level is the process transformation. Then we go granular. Okay. So they are always, some companies that also may want to go for bottom up approach. They may actually, give free hand to their department, to their people to just run anything they like, experiment anything they like. So end up also good, at least a good start they are starting. But there's no consolidation. Maybe there is some wastage of resources as well. And more importantly, there is no consolidated infrastructure to support the whole AI transformation. Okay, so that's why we say strategy always top down. I want to come straight to this slide. This is what I meant. AI should not be used like a standalone tool. But of course, ChatGPT and all those is fine. But if you are talking about you want to be able to do predictive analytics, you want to be able to generate what knowledge base, consolidated knowledge base, so that everyone have the similar understanding of the company. So this kind you need data to support, right? You need one consolidated data and not data in each department. If this happens, we are not going to be able to have a unified platform, and we are also not going to be able to have unified customer experience. So that's why that is why the importance of having a consolidated ERP system. Okay, so this is about the strategy thing. But now I would like to come to this thing. Let's talk about the challenges of AI and some of the ethical consideration. Okay, for some of you who are using ChatGPT or Gemini, sometimes where the output given by them, right, are not accurate, we need to be aware. There can be error. So we need to be, so that's why when we build internal knowledge base, we need to also make sure data accuracy. Sometimes we need to be aware that when we get some knowledge from outside, we need to have someone, a human, to filter all these input first before they use it. Okay, so this is something important for everyone to know. So also, even if we have data, internal data in-house, right, sometimes the data can be biased. When data is biased, our action or insight given also can be biased. So ended up we do something wrong. Okay, so for example, one famous case study from Amazon is they use AI to get talent, but ended up because of their past recruitment policy, they ended up only recruiting selected group of people because they are refined based on their past data. So these are things that we need to understand. When things like that happen, it may cause reputational risk to the organization as well. Also, when we use AI, we need to be able to explain, hey, why AI suggests this? Why does it make sense? We as humans, need to be able to explain this. If not, I think it is really unsafe to use AI. And I think lastly, I also want to highlight, we must use AI ethically, because nowadays, you know that a lot of people are using AI to scam as well, right? So all these things, we need to create some kind of culture to let everyone in the company to use AI ethically, and especially when it comes to data privacy as well, because we are not supposed to collect customer data without their knowledge. And if we were to use it in whatever way, we also need to inform and get permission. So these are the part about data privacy, and it can be very big thing when someone were to dispute. All right. So these are the high level ethical consideration that I would like to share today. Okay, so for me, if you are interested in getting any AI training, AI for business training, you can contact me. And I also run a 10x Business Club, where because my vision together with Carmen, actually we created a club called 10x Business Club, where we want to get as many people to use AI so that they can future-proof their business or even career. So, and the cost of the club is not expensive. It's only 20 ringgit per year. If you are interested, you can join, or you can even help us to promote it. Yeah, so now I would like to pass my session to Carmen.